All right, we are working on our papers. So, does everybody have their pyramid sheets done?
Yeah.
If you do not have your pyramid sheets done, which there are 3, I need you to get your papers up, boy. That is not, I need all the papers that I have given you so far pertaining to Martin Luther King Jr. Bless you. Lots of sneezing going on from Jonathan today. So this is what I want you to do. Getting my fun little visual out. So, who can tell me the purpose of the 3 pyramid papers that I had you fill out? What is the purpose of that? Just busy work? Why did I have you fill out 3 pyramid papers? The ones that are all 3 the same, but they should have something written different on each one. Grayson.
There are 3 paragraphs in the body.
Yes. Bingo. Very good. Our body. 3 paragraphs. Each paragraph should consist of a different event that you want to explain about Martin Luther King Jr. Those 3 paragraphs should be out on your desk where you can see them. Because those 3 pyramid pages are crucial. From those 3, I want you to take them and I want you to start formulating your 3 paragraphs. Now, do you have to? Is it written in stone that you have to write about those 3 pyramids? No. But they are an excellent way to start. So now what I want you to do today, I want you to start writing down your paragraphs. This is not your final draft. Do you have to do some research?
Yes.
Yes. Now, we briefly talked about something called plagiarism. This is your first time that you are writing a paper about a real person. It'd be really easy to go into your paper and write, on May 4th, 1960, the police stopped Martin in his car. They gave him a ticket for driving in Georgia with an Alabama driver's license. Martin thought, at worst, he would pay a fine in court. Instead, Martin was taken away, his legs put in chains, and driven to state prison, more than 200 miles away. So are those your own words?
No.
So let's talk about this because this is really important. Plagiarism is when you take information from a book and write it in your paper and say that those are your words. Do you think I'm going to know if you wrote it or not? Or if it came from a book?
Yes.
Yes. You are all very good writers, but when you read something from a textbook, it sounds very different than you. So, do you take that bit of information and now, is it plagiarism if you write down the date?
No.
No. So, on May 4th, 1960, that is not plagiarism because you are writing down a date, a factual event. And I want you to write down dates. That is extremely important. But the rest of it, you need to write in your own words. Okay, that is really important. From here on out, when you write a paper, when you get into 4th grade, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, college. If you are in college and you plagiarize, you will get an F on your paper. The professor will not even talk to you. He will take it and he'll rip it up and it is done. That is how important this is. This is why I am talking about this. You are writers, so you need to write in your own voice. Your voice is the only voice that matters when you're writing your own paper. Write in your own voice. Give your own opinions. Okay? Everybody understand? Okay. Dates are not plagiarism. You need to write the dates. Information about what happened on that date needs to be in your own words. So what I want you to do is work on your body of your paper, which is crucial. How many paragraphs? 3. So you are going to decide what is the most pertinent information you want to use about Martin Luther King Jr. and write about those 3 topics. Yes, Jonathan?
How many sentences?
You have to have at least 4 sentences in a paragraph. If I see anything less than that, then it's not going to be, I'm going to take points off. A paragraph has got to be at least 4 sentences. 3, I will give you 3, but that's not enough either. More than 3. Besides, if you want to state a fact concisely and well, you need more than 3 sentences to do so. Okay? I mean, that one I just read you was several sentences. Any other questions? Now, do we write, let me ask you this. Do you write about Rosa Parks?
No.
Gandhi?
No.
Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Can you mention it in the paper?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do you put a whole paragraph about Rosa Parks?
No.
But was Rosa Parks important to Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes.
Was Gandhi important to Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes.
Was Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address important to Abraham Lincoln? Yes, it was. But to Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes.
These people you can mention, but don't just say Rosa Parks was a really cool lady and she did an awesome thing, and then go on to write. I'll be like, what? Why was Rosa Parks important to Martin Luther King Jr.? Why? And state that. You can mention other people in your paper if you want, but just don't give them a whole paragraph in your paper. Okay? All right. So at this time, I need you to have out all of your pyramid pages. All of them. Your main idea pyramid. The topic you don't have to, the very first one we did, the topic pyramid, you don't have to have out. This one you do. Or not the biographical pyramid, this one. Can I see that? You don't need this one. You do need this one. 3 of them. They should be filled out in full. 3 of them. And those 3 are going to start work, and then from those 3, you are going to start formulating your paragraphs. All right? So you need your Martin Luther King Jr. book out, you need your 3 pyramid pages out, you need paper to write on and a pencil. So you may start writing now. So you can take, I had you take everything out. Let's condense it to the 3 pyramid pages, your Martin Luther King Jr., and a piece of paper and a pencil. Those are the only things I want to see on your desk. The rest of them put carefully away in your folder and save them for another time. I love how a lot of you have all your papers out. Thank you for being so organized. But now we have to organize our desk so we can write. Yes. Yes. That page with all of this, hold it up, look at M, the one with all of the different information that you wrote down about Martin Luther King Jr. You can have that one out too if you want. But the most crucial are the 3 pyramid pages with your start of your paragraphs. At this time, I hope you will write. If you have any questions, please, please, please email me. It's very hard to do virtual writing. So please ask questions, okay?